The ordeal of Queen Naomi, a tale of spiritual warfare and betrayal. Yes, you heard me well. The ordeal of Queen Naomi so far, a tale of spiritual warfare and betrayal. Every corridor of power in Yoruba land and other parts of Nigeria are not just battlegrounds, of political intrigues, but also spiritual warfare. Okay? Our Queen Naomi, the beloved prophetess and wife of the revered Ooniofife, finds herself allegedly caught in a web of deceit, spiritual manipulations, and betrayal. And this has always been her hallmark, right from when she entered the palace, as a young lady. Okay? But since 18 December 2024, I don't want to go back to how we got to 18th December, because you already know the trajectory from when she was in the palace up to when she left initially, came back, started staying at the royal mansion, and all those details. I want to bore you of those details. And I'm going straight to 18th December 2024. So since 18th of December 2024, Queen Naomi has been confined to the Agodi Correctional Facility, a situation many describe as a calculated attempt to silence her divine calling, and also alienate her from the Ooniofife. Yes, you heard me well. That's what the rumor mill is saying out there in plethora of pages, in the social media. However, whether we believe it or not, Queen Naomi's struggle transcends physical imprisonment that you and I know. It is a fierce battle against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yes. While many expected the Ooni of Ife, the custodian of the Yoruba culture and traditions, to be her unwavering pillar of support at this time, his actions tell a different story, unfortunately. That is what is out there in the public media, in the social media rather. By day, he is seen extending a hand of solidarity to Queen Naomi, offering assurances of his loyalty, but by night, allegedly, whispers of doubt and betrayal emerge, leaving Queen Naomi in a state of emotional turmoil. And that is how she has been for quite some time now. Observers in the palace allege that Ooni of Ife's vacillating stance stems from the influence of unseen forces within his court. But like I always say, this is what the rumor mill is saying. I do not live in a palace. So I cannot give 100% guarantee of this very, very assertion. Okay? The powerful elite, armed with charms and diabolical schemes, have made it their mission to sever the bond between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. So the plot against Queen Naomi has taken, exponentially, with rumors of sham-laden conspiracies circulating among palace insiders. Some claim that a faction of powerful individuals, both within and outside the palace, are determined to erase Queen Naomi's influence, either in the palace or in Ooni of Ife's life. These forces are alleged to be working tirelessly to create an irreparable rift between Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife. And it is difficult not to believe these assertions, because if you juxtapose what is being credited to have been said by the Ooni of Ife today and the practical existential reality on ground at the Agodi Correctional Center, you will see that there is a gulf of disparity. There's no correlation. So when you see people alluding to assertions like this, then there's nothing you can do, because that is what it all looks like at the moment. Through spiritual manipulations and emotional sabotage, they aim to paint Queen Naomi as a threat to the stability of the royal household. Yes, it has always been like that, even while she was in the palace. Her unwavering faith and prophetic calling have made her a target. as she continues to expose the darkness lurking in the palace. Despite the overwhelming odds that you and I know, Queen Naomi remains steadfast. Sources close to her reveal that she has intensified her prayers and spiritual warfare, refusing to succumb to the pressures around her. Yes, there is a lot of pressure around her, but we are being told that she has refused to succumb to all of them. It was this kind of unshakable faith that led her to make that her now famous quote, which yours sincerely did a story about some time ago. And the quote says, "Do not cry for me, let me carry my cross." In fact, when yours sincerely was making a story around that quote, it was almost impossible for me not to shed some tears, because it just made me feel so sad, reading that and hearing that she made that remark. So her faith in God and her divine mission remains unshaken, even as her enemies multiply by the day. Supporters of Queen Naomi, including you and I, have called for justice, urging the Ooniofife to take firm stand and end the orchestrated attacks against her. Let me use this opportunity to thank all of you who went out of your way, your busy schedules, to sign that petition that we posted the last time. God bless you, really good for doing that, because such interventions are very, very important to Queen Naomi at this time. Across Yoruba land and beyond, voices are rising in solidarity with the Queen, demanding that truth and righteousness prevail. The tale of Queen Naomi is not just a story of one woman's struggle. It is a reflection of the battles many face in the corridors of power. It is a call for Yoruba people and Nigerians at large to resist the forces of division and spiritual manipulations. The question remains, will the Ooniofife rise above the distractions and reaffirm his commitment to Queen Naomi, or will the forces conspiring against Queen Naomi succeed in their mission? This is a developing story indeed that continues to captivate the hearts and soul and minds of many. So as Queen Naomi battles for her freedom and dignity, the world watches closely, praying for a resolution that upholds truth, justice, and divine intervention. So I'm going to urge you to stay tuned as we uncover more layers of this unfolding saga. Let us amplify Queen Naomi's story and demand accountability from those in position of power at all times. So I want you and I appeal to you to help share this post to raise awareness and stand with Queen Naomi in our hour of need. God bless you. I'm going to see you soon. Bye-bye.